Yeah, okay, good. Hello, welcome to, taproom time. Taproom time, Fourpure at 4, end of June edition. Coming live from Bermondsey Arches and our taproom. And yeah, today we haven't actually done it. We've like shot inside the taproom a lot of times and just sat in the taproom and drank beer in the taproom and talked about the taproom. But we haven't that's not a word. We haven't spoken to Nick, our taproom manager. We haven't told you what we do in there really, so we're going to have a bit of a look around. We're going to speak to Nick. We're going to look at our new fancy Crowler machine and maybe fill a beer. And look at what's on this weekend. So here we are, we're in Bermondsey. If we look, well there, behind this building, this is South Bermondsey Station. So we are a couple of minute walk from South Bermondsey Station on the overground. We're about a 15-minute walk from Bermondsey Station on the underground, nestled here in the arches of beautiful Bermondsey. We are part of something called the Bermondsey Beer Mile. So you may have heard of the Bermondsey Beer Mile. It's not really why we set up here. I don't think it was a thing when we set up here, but it just happens to be fortuitous that the arches around Bermondsey at the time when a few of our breweries started to pop up clearly were affordable from an industrial sense. So we were able to get the footprint that we needed to set up something which is obviously requires a bit of space like a brewery, and around the same time a number of other breweries did so. So the Beer Mile, as it's known, is effectively just a bunch of breweries that are all located in a similar area within walking distance. And at this time it's kind of constantly evolving, and at this time I think on a Saturday afternoon you'll find there's about 6 breweries that are open, a couple of bottle shops. Some distillers have popped up along the way. Hawkso cider and ginger beer are kind of in there now. Markets with some food. A few pubs, of course. So, I mean, it's really quite a nice afternoon out if you ever get the opportunity. If you haven't done it yet, do it. If you have done it before, well, that's rude. Sorry, that's not Fourpure, it's all Fourpure staff. Yeah, so if you have done it, do it again. I mean, especially we've got 16 taps there, ever changing, but I'll let Nick talk about that a little bit. So let's not get run over by Fourpure people. Hi, Peter. And let's go inside the tap room. And hopefully Nick's ready for us, because he's supposed to be ready for us. And I've got some questions and stuff for him. We're all really organised this week. So here we go. This is a few of the Fourpure team. Let's say hi, Adrian, and bye, Adrian. Hi, Adrian. Bye, Adrian. Say hi, Graham.
Hi, Graham.
And this is Nick. Nick, our very handsome taproom manager.
Howdy.
And Nick's here every Friday and Saturday, and lots of other times during the week. But you'll find him here mostly on a Friday and Saturday, behind the bar, pulling pints, running around, cleaning, tidying, setting up for events. What else do you do, Nick?
So I manage the online shop during the week. We also run quite a few tastings and trainings for staff from pubs, etc. We run events here from time to time, so private tours and tastings for general customers, general members of the public.
Yeah. So just had a couple of questions, pre-set up questions. Hopefully Nick's got the answers.
All the answers.
All the answers. So how many pints do we do through the tap room on a weekly basis, Nick?
We do up to 1,000 pints, I reckon, by my calculations. Although we do offer various serving sizes, so we do quite a few 2/3 as well, especially for some of those strong one-off beers we do. But we sell upwards of 20 kegs worth of beer every week. Then that doesn't include cans as well. That we sell quite a few of those. You see the can behind us, which gets emptied out almost every weekend. So Saturdays is definitely extremely busy, especially in summer when it's hot.
All right, 1,000 pints a week. That's 52,000 pints a year, if my maths is any good. That's lots of beer. So, how many people come through?
It's hard to estimate. We don't really count, but I would say we probably get 300 to 500 come through the doors on a busy weekend.
Yeah, okay.
Inside the brew house here, it's reasonably small, but we get a few people that sit outside in the sun. And because it's part of the beer mile, people often come down, have a drink or two, and move on to the next place, or vice versa. So
that makes sense.
At any one time, we probably have up to 150 people, I guess, if it's really busy.
I'd say we definitely maxed out at that last week. Last week, if you came down, well done. It was lots of fun. We had our Juicebox 500 grand finale. That was pretty much that was 10 till 10, pretty busy from start to finish, and Yeah, we had a pretty big crowd then, didn't we?
Yeah.
All right, so you've covered this. I mean, what sort of stuff happens in the tap room? Obviously, you were saying we have sort of customers come down, do tastings.
Yeah.
We do a regular tour on a Saturday.
Yeah, so we do a brewery tour on a Friday evening and on a Saturday, which we sell through our website for those that are interested.
Oh, good.
As I said, we're part of the Beer Mile, so we have people coming down, often starting or finishing here because we're sort of at the end or the start, depending on which direction you go. We have a rotating food trailer that comes on Saturdays, so we get all sorts down, but it varies from week to week. And then every now and then we throw a special party like we did for the Juice Box and get live music down, which is something we're looking to do more often. Lots of prize giveaways. Plus, I mean, probably the best thing is to come down and try the beers, because if you're not that familiar with our range, you'll be able to find our entire range, seasonal beers, one-off brews, pilot brews, and it's all going to be super fresh, coming straight from the source. So things like Pills, Pale and Session that we brew every week, it's batch that you drink is probably going to be less than 2 weeks old every time.
So what? These are 2 days old? Is that right?
Yeah,
or 3, maybe 3. 2 days, I think. Wednesday. Yeah. So currently 2 days old. So that's about as fresh as it gets, really. So yeah, Southern Latitude. We have released in draft already this year, so you may have tried it, but if not, this is a very nice way to drink. It's a very good looking can. Get that, Soph. There we go. Dan M, shout out, well done. But yeah, so 500 mils, they will start to find their way into venues, good off-license bottle shops, and right here in the tap room from this week. Oh, there we go. It's absolutely chockers.
Got quite a few put away in that fridge for the weekend, so if you come down, we should definitely have something stocked.
All right, what I wanted to do, Nick, was I want you to do something really exciting for us.
Yes.
We sell Crowlers, which is, you may know what a Crowler is. You may have heard of Growler. I'm all tangled up. So Growlers are sort of glass take-home bottles to allow access to small batch beers, things that we wouldn't necessarily package. We can't package.
Very popular in places like the States and New Zealand and Australia.
Yeah.
It hasn't caught up to the same extent in the UK. I mean, people often get bottles of stuff from takeaway shops, but this is a Crowler here. As you said,
it's a can Growler, basically.
A giant can, yeah. So it's 32 ounces or 948 mils. And the reason it's such a good option is because you don't have to carry around a glass Growler with you. You can sort of decide on a whim, hey, that looks like that's tasty beer, I'm going to take that home with me. And because it's a can, it's super lightweight, so you're not lugging that around a massive glass or plastic bottle. And we're going to run you through how we fill it. So,
hooray!
Got one here, empty one here. We're going to fill it from the taps.
Go. All right. So you can just shout out because they probably can't hear you. What are we drinking today, Nick?
Sorry?
What are we drinking today?
Hop Tripper.
Hop Tripper, nice. Okay, so Hop Tripper, our Mitch Steele collaboration, double IPA. We have spoken about it during Fourpure at 4 previously. It's a very, very tasty beer, still tasting very good. And that's one of the benefits of the Crowlers, I guess, is those beers that we don't package, those beers that you can't get access to really outside of the tap room, you can actually taste and take home with you. So without killing Sophie, we'll keep moving around.
So this is our Crowler machine. It's basically just a big can seamer. So once we put that in, we put the lid on, pop it in under here. Boom.
Is that it?
Yeah, and then we've got a nice sealed can to take home with you.
Available right now in the Fourpure tap room. I think that, was there anything else you wanted to talk to people about, Nick?
I think we've mostly covered it. I mean, we're pretty close to central London. If you haven't been down to the tap room before, I'd highly encourage you to do so. Come down and try some super fresh beers straight from the source. So definitely good times.
Lovely. So anything you wanted to add? Okay. We've got people coming in now actually to have a beer, enjoy the tap room. It's open now. See you soon. Have a good weekend.